Hey guys, what's going on? And welcome back to another weekly forecast and review of the Aussie dollar. I'm Dion, and today I'm going to talk to you about what happened last week. And so here on the charts, I have a vertical blue line. This marks the start of last week. So pretty much what I have here is a triangle pattern on an uptrend. So price is making its way up from another level, and it broke above the 0.77. Now it's consolidating in the form of a triangle. Now usually when I see this, it means that price is consolidating, but usually it breaks to the upside and flies up to the next level. So I do have a upside bias, just because overall, if we go here onto the daily, you can see here we were at the last level, 7,000. Price pushed up, broke above a major trend line, and continued its uptrend pretty strongly. So it did break past 0.77, and as you see here, price is literally just consolidating right now. It's finding some strength, and I feel, or just to sum it up real quick, I feel like price is going to range in this triangle maybe a little bit longer before it breaks to the upside and flies up to 0.81. Now, there's not too much to talk about this week just because it's super simple. Like all last week and since nearly early Jan, price just has been consolidating in the form of this triangle. So I still feel like price could bounce up, down, like it could still consolidate. Like it's not going to push up straight away and fly. In my experience, the price needs to get closer towards the end of the triangle before that happens. So if we look at how the past couple of days have been, the last day on the charts, which was the 22nd, we did hit the top of this triangle, and there was a lot of bearish strength. We did make our way down pretty much to the support. We tapped into this area, the 0.77, and price didn't exactly close above the moving average, but that doesn't really matter. We can still see that the green is above the red. If you look here on the side, these are the details of my moving averages. But yeah, we are on a pretty strong uptrend. I don't really feel like going short at the moment unless price does something like this. So essentially, I'll be looking for clear lower lows and a lower high. If the lower high breaks below the 0.77 and treats it as a resistance and strongly rejects it, then I will look for positions going short. But at the moment, from my experience, what it's doing right now is it's just consolidating above this key level, the 0.77, and it's going to continue its uptrend. Now, some fundamentals do back this up as well. You know, once Biden has been elected, he's looking at printing like another $2 trillion into the US economy. And, you know, when so much money is being printed, that generally drops the value of that currency. So a couple pairs at the moment are pretty strong against the US dollar. So, the Australian dollar included. So I am feeling pretty bearish on the Australian dollar right now. In regards to the trades which I took last week, they were all over the place. Usually I don't like trading within the triangle, but if you look at last week's video, you would know that majority of my trades were taken like in this area here. It was a lot of emotional trading, a lot of my psychology was not on point at all. I was not trading very smart. So I took a couple losses. Now, I didn't exactly document every single trade just because I was pretty stressed out and I felt like I didn't want to, so I just didn't. But yeah, best believe there were a lot of trades that were going wrong in this area. And also towards the bottom here, there were a few nice trade setups, but I simply had my stop losses way too early. Way too tight. So I saw a little reverse head and shoulders pattern here, but I got took out here. I think I set my stop loss under here, and yeah, price shot up. This would have been a nice entry, but I was just too emotionally distraught from the previous trades and the week of trading. I just was not feeling too good. I made a lot of dumb trades, dumb decisions. But this week we're coming in clean. Pretty much, I am bullish, and I feel like price is making its way to 0.81 up here. So I'm going to look for a nice entry Honestly, I mean, if I place an entry here and then put stops below here, that could be appropriate, but I'm gonna wait at the moment. I see the moving average has crossed to the downside. Price has rejected it. It looks like this is a Fibonacci retracement from this swing high to swing low. Yeah, so it's rejected that area. I would not be surprised if price does break below this trend line and target or even wipe out one of these lows before making its way back up. So potentially we could have a break of the support before price decides to make its way up. Or we could have a strong rejection to the 0.77 and this trend line, the support, before we see a major break up. So I'm keeping it super simple this week. I'm not really going to take too many trades. I'm essentially looking for something like this and, you know, set that up to a 0.81. But I really do want to catch the trade once I do see a strong rejection to the 0.77, or potentially I might even hold off and wait for a break, because we have seen here that price does not respect the 0.77 that much. It like respects this trend line more than the 0.77. It broke here, broke through here. It broke through at least 4 or 5 times. But seeing as now that this support trend line is lining up with the 0.77, we may not see a, you know, break too far down. But this week, I'm really going to focus on reacting to how the market is trading. And I'm going to try and not have too much of a bias or expect certain things to happen. I'm just going to wait and see what happens. Pretty much, if price does drop below, I'll be looking for buys if there's clear rejections and higher lows and higher highs from there. Or if there's a strong rejection to the support and the 0.77, then I'll be looking for longs. If not, and if I feel like being more patient, then I'm going to wait for price to break this area here. So this is where price broke out last. As you can see, there are some wicks to the upside here. Once price breaks this level, it may actually come down. So you might do something like this. We may see something like that. So you may treat this area as a support. You can see here, I mean, maybe on a larger time frame, we might see it more clearly. Yeah, so there's wicks here, there's wicks here. Looks like a nice area to target off. And even on the daily, we can see that's really where price has been wicking. So I would not be surprised if price does treat this area as a support once it breaks above. That would be a nice entry, which I'm willing to take up to 0.81. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. Price is ranging at the moment, and I haven't really been doing too well in these market conditions. So I'm going to change my trading, or not change my trading style. I'm pretty much just going to look for more confirmation. I'm not going to take too many trades unless I see, a break of significant levels or higher highs and higher lows being made with all my confluences, which I usually use. Anyways, that's it for this week's forecast review. I hope you liked the video. Hopefully brought you guys some value. If you did like the video, smash the thumbs up. I'd appreciate that. And if you want to stay in the loop with how things are going, I do this every single week. So subscribe. I do this as well as some vlogs and other stuff in between. If you're new to the channel, I'm currently trying to get funded by FTMO right now. And I'm in my verification stage for that. So if you want to see how I'm going with my FTMO challenge, then I do release a video every single week documenting my progress. So yeah, that sums up the video. Enjoy the rest of the weekend, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.